Thanks very much, Kay. It was anything but boring, but what a game in the second half that was. I mean, come on.
We've got to give you your props for your analysis. We asked you which key players should we look out for. Gyoekeres came clutch, got the... I was going to say doblete, sorry, because we're talking to Spanish players in a second. Got a double there. What impressed you most about his performance?
I think the fact that he kept going. I think he was huffing and puffing at times. There was one period in the first half where he was just sprinting all over that, pressing really high. And you know, as a striker, when you need them opportunities just to fault it. I mean, scored in a while.
Yes.
And
7 games for Arsenal.
It just needed that little bit of luck tonight, and I thought he got that. I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, and I think also having the confidence of Mikel Arteta in him, we've got to give a shout out to Miles Lewis-Skelly, who came into the side of...
I mean, we talk about young players bursting on the scene.
Yeah.
He's done it. Oh, yeah, exactly that. But in terms of... So when I'm looking at him and he's playing fullback and he's for the assist, that's just incredible. To have that at 19 years of age is just remarkable.
Yeah, it is remarkable. Atletico Madrid spoke heavily about the dangers that Arsenal possess when it comes to dead ball situations, or set pieces rather. They just couldn't do anything tonight, could they?
You know what? Gabriel on set pieces, not only on set pieces, I think he's performing like the best centre-back in world football right now. Organisation and his set pieces are just brilliant.
Yeah, well, there you have it. Hopefully we're going to bring you some players. Micah's here. You got the poll, haven't you?
I've got the poll, yeah. Who you want? Tell me who you want.
Eze, Declan Rice. Eze. Let's get Eze. We've had Declan before.
What about Gyoekeres? You want the goal scorer now?
Get him in. Get him in. He's your man.
I'll get you Gyoekeres, don't you worry.
Go on.
We'll see you guys in a moment.
Thank you very much. Always good to see them.
Thierry's team is the best team I ever played against in the English Premier League, but it probably still didn't go close enough to sort of win.
We went to the final, I think, with our best team.
Not with that team,
the best squad we had.
Exactly.
And then we went to the final.
But I do look at this team right now, and I do great team attacking wise, but we were strong defensively, and I just look how strong they are defensively. That means you'll always have a chance, especially when we get to the knockout stage. Obviously 2 legs, home and away, and I think if teams who can win this competition.
Well, I should just say at this point, a very warm welcome along to our studio here in London. Kate, Thierry, Jamie and Clint here with you. If you're watching with Nigel and Nico, thank you for joining us. We will be back with them very shortly indeed. We're going to bring you full highlights, well, not of every single game, because there's just far too many goals to get through. 43 goals in total tonight, but we will do our best to bring you as much as we can. That includes games with PSG, where they scored 7. PSV, who scored 6 tonight. So just some big...
It all in the studio.
Hello, good evening. Welcome along to our Champions League post-match show. Welcome into the studio in London. Kate, Thierry, Jamie and Clint here with you. We've had a fun evening watching some Champions League action tonight. Arsenal were a great watch, particularly for you, Thierry.
Yes.
4-0 the final score against Atletico. We're going to show the people at home the highlights if they didn't get to see this one and watch some of the other action. Let's start in the second half, I think, in this one.
Yeah, which was... really crazy. It started with me being scared, in all fairness, because if you let the big man, Julian Alvarez, being able to turn in and around the box like he's going to do now when he's going to receive the ball, now, I thought that was going to go in. And, we got saved by the crossbar. He loves that one. He can bend it well, as we all know, and he would have been maybe a different second half.
Clint, Gyoekeres did end up getting 2, but he could have got one earlier on in the game.
Yeah, did a good job here trying to get on the end of it, just try to get a touch. He worked hard all night, and when you keep working hard, good things seem to happen for you.
That's the only, maybe, as an Arsenal man, I don't think that was a foul. You have to be honest. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to defend the way you did defend. Gabriel is alone, sorry. Amazing cross from Declan Rice. And Gabriel is there, and that's why I said that's clutch. That's what you call being clutch. 1-0, Gabriel.
Yeah, listen, they're just so strong from set pieces, but to get a set piece against a team managed by Simeone shows how strong they are at set pieces. But this was a brilliant footballing goal, and this lad, Miles Lewis-Skelly, we haven't seen a lot of him in the team this season, but that is absolutely sensational. And that finish, as Clint mentioned earlier on, very Thierry Henry-like. But this is just fantastic from the young man. Brilliant assist for him.
He was doing that in the academy already.
Yeah, but that was a great footballing goal.
Yeah.
We mentioned how many goals they get from set pieces, but now and again they do score a good one.
You know, sometimes in this game you need a little bit of luck, and that seems to happen to people who work hard. And we talked about all night pressing lost causes, running down, getting on the end of things, and here he is again, just being in the right place at the right time. A little bit of in the box if you want to score goals, and a big goal for him, especially after not scoring in 7 games. But yeah.
And it's funny how it works, Clint. Like, it takes you time to score one, and then suddenly
Floodgates.
you score straight away. And it doesn't matter how people can debate about how you control the ball or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And again, the big man having an assist, you can see that they work at it. Second post open for Gabriel. How many times we've seen that one? We saw it at the weekend, him flicking the ball for Trossard, and now it's for Gyoekeres. And you have to be happy for him. Hopefully, you know, as an Arsenal man, you think that that's going to open, you know, the door for him to score way more goals.
Okay, very good. So. Hearing voices. League table, if we could take a look at the top 8 now. Obviously, we've still got another half of this match day 3 still to be played tomorrow, but this is a nice position for Arsenal there, Thierry. 3rd spot behind PSG and Inter.
Yeah, it is. I mean, as we said, like the table looked a bit different last year with different teams, but this year, make no mistakes, like you maybe Real Madrid is going to be higher after tomorrow or whatnot, but like you're not really surprised with what you see now.
Yes, and Micah has promised big that we're going to speak to Victor Gyoekeres. We're going to try and bring you that after the...
Yeah, they started well, more possession, the Arsenal half the pitch, and then there was this moment of magic from Alvarez, just finds a little pocket of space, shifts it. That's exactly what he wants to do. That's absolutely brilliant technique, almost nestles into the top far corner, and Arsenal come down the other end of the pitch. Got very lucky here. This for me is a free kick for Atletico. He loses control of the ball, Martinelli throws himself into the Llorente. Should be a free kick up the pitch. They got lucky there, but there's no luck attached to this in terms of the quality of the ball from Declan Rice. And again, the time in the run from Gabriel. And again, the big question mark is, you know, who's making contact with Gabriel? Who's making this header difficult? Nobody. It's certainly not Gonzalez, the left winger, who's closest to him. You know, he can't point the finger at him, 5'8", a left winger, that he's not physically imposing himself. Look at Jimenez behind him, 3 yards behind him. The Atletico left-sided centre-half, his experience, surely he's got to recognise the danger, but he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brilliant delivery. You mentioned Rice. The delivery is bang on, and I sometimes think he's wasted, but not when he puts a delivery like that. It's unbelievable. And Gabriel's very difficult to defend against. Kenny's right. Why would your left winger be the last one? I think he naively dropped deeper than the rest as well and definitely played him on side. But then again, you're expecting one of your big centre-halves to be closer to their most dangerous header of the ball.
Hardly matters now because they added 4 more goals or 3 more goals to it. But did you think they were lucky to get that free?
Oh my God! It's you know, it's, I don't know, I was going to say the word cheating there. He's jumped into him. It's clearly a foul for me for Atletico, and Simeone was perplexed at the sideline. It was like, you know, you see Arteta claiming for it as well. Like, but I think he's definitely bought the foul there. And again,
can you understand from the referee's point of view the way he saw it?
I don't know when I see it.
I think referees understand the game.
That's a good point. I think that's a good point. Clearly, as he said, he overruns the ball and he actually jumps into the defender, you know, and it's a key moment in the game. First goal is so important.